you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC champion.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
Raise your right hand. Protect yourself. Protect your face.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Oh man, I could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out. These gentlemen are going at it.
They are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to continue. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands.
Oh, goes upstairs and lands with the high kick.
Another massive head kick lands.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh man, how many head kicks can one man absorb before getting separated from his conscience?
One, normally, this guy has a great chin, but if he takes any more, he's gonna be sleeping.
Lee gets lit up by that straight punch. Well, the head kick has been his primary weapon thus far, but he doesn't telegraph it, so the opponent doesn't know if he's attacking the body, if he's going low, or if he's gonna go upstairs. So he has gone upstairs repeatedly and to great effect in this matchup tonight. Oh, that head kick landed. Just over 3 minutes to go.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Oh, nice inside kick.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Keep your hands up. Use your foot.
Beautiful body kick.
Make the bad man stop. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Throwing that jab, no good. Now mixing one into the body.
It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning. Real sneaky body kick.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. Nice lead left hand by the southpaw there.
Great strike by the southpaw fighter. He's moving to his left, and he goes that straight left hand. Great setup. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Big punch land. Ooh.
Well, so an early lead for him here tonight. He came out aggressively, and that decision has certainly paid off. Good start to round one. Checks that leg kick. All right, another strike to the body, continuing to invest there, and some bruising starting to develop.
Well, John, you can tell they had a game plan. Invest in the body early, and let's see how it pays down the line. Right now, you can start to see it's paying dividends.
30 seconds to go in this one. "20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, roundhouse kick. First round winding down here.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
5 minutes in the books.
Excellent round. Let's recover and relax. The counter striking looks great. I want you to stick with that. I don't think he's going to change his game plan. He only knows one.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Watch knees to the body. Oh, another knee. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Nice straight punch. Huge knee lands from in close.
Takedown defense holds up.
And now some separation.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Lee gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Low kick lands flush.
Oh, nice combination.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
He's got that single collar tie.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Lands the lead right punch. All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Single leg takedown. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, feet on the hips here. Both fighters get up now. Under a minute to go.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Blocks the shot. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, big elbow. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the fall. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Lands the kick to the body there. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Take a seat. Great round, bud, man. You look spectacular. You were outworking him everywhere. Your pace, your cardio is fantastic. He is dead.
All right, let us get you some replays now from that previous round, DC, and certainly you got to think some body kicks are going to find their way into this highlight.
Yeah, he's throwing these body kicks, and he's throwing them with all of his force. He is driving his shin into the rib of his opponent. If his opponent does not block these, if he does not catch these kicks, his night is going to end very soon.
You ready? You ready? Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Lands a quick jab.
Oh, well timed with that teeth. Left hand. Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space. Punch over the top. What a great combination.
Oh, Superman punch. Back and forth we go. That uppercut will work. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Lee's got a nasty bruise, Daniel. You see it appearing there on the left side. You gotta think all of that body investment by his opponent is gonna pay large dividends as this fight continues. Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Right on the button. Timing and precision on point. Another punch lands. Lands a jab. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Good punch.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Oh, there's that patented leg kick. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Set him up. Keep the movement.
Beautiful kick lands.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now.
Lí gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Beautiful job landing that head kick. Nice block. Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I gotta protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. There's got to change something.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body? His opponent will likely continue to attack. Lands a good series of kicks here.
There it is. Take a shot now. Take a shot.
Lí gets caught by that straight hand.
Keep pushing.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are gonna have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are
Stop.
headed to the championship rounds.
All right, listen to me. You're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to control the fight on the ground. I think you can get that submission from side control position, okay?
Well, he certainly added to his highlight reel in that previous round, DC. A lot of effective kicks there to the body.
And he did a great job of setting up those kicks. He's not throwing blind body kicks. He's not just throwing the kick. He's throwing it behind jabs. He's throwing it behind punches, making his opponent think high and then kick right into his opponent's body.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Come on, bud. Let's get those hands working now.
Clean punch right there. Both guys appeared to land there.
3, 2, 3.
Oh, kick to the head, that can't feel good.
Keep your hands up, protect your face. Keep moving.
Out of range with that one.
Good jab there by the champion.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking tonight.
He got it done with his strikes. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' fight.
There's that kick. Oh, now he has found his timing. He is doling out punishment here. Lí gets caught with that punch. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding.
More punches.
Nice leg kick.
Good shot. Good shot.
Lí going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed. All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and they separate. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh my goodness, he got kicked in the head and he's still standing.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
In terms of those low leg kicks, a lot of fighters say it's just toughness. It doesn't have to do with genetics necessarily, but you don't want to take too many more of those. Well, missed on that one.
Oh, inside kick.
Relax. Keep those hands high.
Good knee. His cardio is great right now. He still seems fresh. Seems like he can fight 2 more rounds if he needs to.
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Just missed with that right hand. Nice uppercut inside.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Oh, connects with the 1-2. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique. That's a big strike right there.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Under 20 seconds now to go.
Nice kick.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. Big power shot there. Oh, lands another hook. Lí gets touched by that kick there. Nice technique on the side kick. Well, let's take a look at the numbers. He is landing at a very high percentage here tonight.
Big shot to the head. Oh, nice.
Well, you see him cringing now as the body damage just continues to pile up. He hasn't made the adjustments, and I wouldn't even hate a stoppage here.
No, I wouldn't hate a stoppage here. This guy's been beat up. Like, he hasn't adjusted at all. This started at the very start of the fight, and it continued to the point now that it seems as though it will be stopped due to body damage. Tremendous game plan, and it worked perfectly.
beautiful job getting those hands up.
Lí gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Lands the inside leg kick there. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Single collar tie now. Straight right, he misses. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Quick jab lands there.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot. He sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Trying to kick the leg out. 2 minutes now to go in this one. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC octagon. Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Lee's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. 1 minute to go in the fight. Lí gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Heavy on the cut. Heavy on the
Oh, big right hand, yes.
Let your hands go.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. He's got good leg kicks, there it is.
He better check. That leg's getting beat up.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got...
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so in a championship fight here, it's like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon.
So the legend Bruce Lee does it again. That was a prime performance out of the martial arts legend tonight. This man, of course, has had no shortage of challengers since coming to the UFC, and